Hey everybody, it's Joe from NCP Bun Outdoors, and in today's video we're going to be setting up this truck camping tent from a company called HeyTrip. A link to their website, heytrip.net, is in my description box, so you can find all these other amazing camping products that they have, including the tent itself. In today's video we're going to see how well it fits on my 2023 Ford F-150 with the Tremor package. So let's go ahead and open this up, show you the contents, and let's get started. Alright, so I've got everything laid out here that came with the tent. So I've got the straps, the poles, the tie downs, the tent itself, and the rain fly. So as you can see, this was everything that was rolled up or in the bags that came with it in that HeyTrip initial tent bag. So now what are we going to do? I'm going to put this poles and stuff off to the side. We're going to unroll this and find the front, because the door should go right here on the tailgate. I'm going to put the rain fly off to the side, and I'm going to start getting this laid out over the truck itself in the back here, and then I'll attach the straps. So to save time, I'm just going to kind of move this stuff around and bring you back when I've got the tent actually just spread out over the tailgate here and the back of the bed itself, and then we'll kind of go from there in a step-by-step motion, kind of show you what we need to do to get this tent set up. So I've got the tent kind of spread out onto the back of the truck and all over the tailgate here. I've got 15 of these straps that I'm going to now attach to the different connectors on each side and in the front here of the tent to the truck. I'm just going to, according to the instructions, you just loop it through, but just attach it loosely. You don't really want to tie these down super tight, because you're going to have to run those poles and pop the tent up, and you don't want that pressure and those side straps being too tight. So I'm going to go ahead and start adding these straps into the clips on each side and in the front here, and then when that's done, I'll bring you back. All right, so just kind of give you a visual, right? So here's these clips right here on the edge of each tent, and there's 3 on this side, 3 on that side, and then it looks like 3 in the front here. So I'm just going to go ahead, and all I'm doing is just looping this through this way, then taking this end and putting it back through here, right, and there you go. Right, that's all I'm doing to get these straps on, and then I'm going to go ahead and adjust this and hook it underneath there to my tow hooks, and then there's one in the middle. I'm going to do the same thing. So once I've got them all kind of on each side, I've never set up a truck tent like this before, so this is kind of a new experience for me. So I'm just going to go ahead and try to adjust, and then we'll start getting the poles in and move forward. But that's all I'm really doing right now, is just kind of putting these straps on. And then once you put these on, I'll never have to take these off again. I'll just roll them up and fold them up in the tent itself. So let me go ahead and get these others on, and then we'll bring you right back when we're going to start putting the poles in. All right, so it just took me a quick second to get the poles set up. So I've got the 2 ones that are going to go across. So all I'm going to do here is go over here. I'm going to take this, and you're going to slide it right into this orange tab. This is the first one that goes all the way across. So let's go ahead and get this pole through there. And up, there we go. Get it in, there you go. Okay, so that's pole number 1. Should be something fairly even, I think, not caught on any of the material when you're sliding it in, so that's cool. So here we go with this one. Same thing, orange tab right here. You can't miss it, so it doesn't need to be color coordinated. I mean, it's right there. So I'm going to go ahead and put this one in. There you go. Push it through. Comes out the other end. Get it. There you go. Move it up a little bit. Alright, and then that will go into the pockets on the side. Then I'm going to take this center pole, and right in the middle where those poles cross, there's a little grommet right there. You just put this pole right in there. You can't miss the grommet. It's right there. And then right here above the door, right, there's another grommet, so you just put it right in there. That's that pole right there. Okay, and then the last pole, this is the one with the blue color on it. This one goes right across the front. this together. Like this, like this, like this. You've all put poles before. I'm sure you've put poles together before. This one slides right here above the tailgate. So this one is gonna go, I think, over top of that one. I'm not sure. Well, we can fix that later, but there. So this one goes right here. Watch out for that. Oh, let me pop this center one out so I can slide this blue one in first. Slide it in. Slide it in. Okay. Pull out the other end. There we go. Oop. Push this down. Okay. Popped off. You know that happens sometimes when you're trying to get it to work, and then it just slips out. There you go. Now it's in. There we go. Push that through. Okay. All right. I think this has to be under or over. I think it's over. I think it goes over the top. Okay. Let's get this other one back in. So again, center hole right there. Oops. Right there. Come on. There we go. Okay, we'll put this right here. Alright, so now that center pole's in. The blue one goes across the front and the two on the side. So now what we got to do is lift these poles up and get them in those pockets on the side. So let me go ahead and move the camera so you can take a look at it. Alright, so now we got the pieces in. So now what I'm going to do is put those poles in those slots on each side to raise that dome in the middle. So I'm going to start over there in this far corner. So all I'm doing is coming over here, lifting this up and putting it in this little pocket right here where this clip is for the rain fly. So I got to do that. Alright, this has got to go here. Alright, then I'm going to come over here once it's in that pocket, come over to this one. Alright, and we got to lift this up and get it into this pocket over here. So it should go right there. Alright, one moment. Little cap came off. There we go. Alright, here we go. Right there. Boom. Okay. So that's in there. So now let's do the other pole. This pole here that's left goes this way. One needs to go here. One needs to go over there, this corner. I'm going to go in this back corner and do it. Okay, so I got that corner. Now I'm going to come over and do this corner. Alright, this, and it goes right into this pocket right here. Okay, and we'll tighten this, snap these little clips on right there. Then this one, for the top, again, goes across the middle. Alright, so this one needs to be raised up. Gotta get it through there. Goes into this pocket right there. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Okay. All right. There we go. All right. Oop. There we go. Okay. All right. So it took a little finagling there to get that piece in, but I think it's right. I think it looks pretty good. This should be done. There we go. There's that. There's this piece. Okay, the sides look balanced, so they're okay on that side. Let's just hook up these little clips. All right. Clips there, clips here. Okay. And then we can tighten these straps if we need to. This. I can hook them anywhere on the car, so I've got good balance on that side. Good balance over here. Tighten these straps right here. Okay, got that, got this. These clips on. This is clipped on. Move this down. Clip this side. All right, secure it. Oop, let's move this one. A little bit here. Just. Perfect. And there you go. So, however long that took, even put the poles together, and then even just plap and play with that little one going across a little bit, and we're done. We're ready to go. So you just need to put the rain fly on, right? So again.
All right, everybody, just a quick word from some of the supporters of the channel. First, Slammer Series turkey calls. They're made by a hunter for hunters. If you're looking for a new turkey call, visit www.slammerseries.com. Also, Aqua Leisure Services, LLC, serving the Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, and surrounding areas, meeting all your pool and spa needs. Science Scientists, providing a broad range of services, including wall, murals, vehicle wraps, design, print, and marketing services. Regardless of your business requirements, their experts are up to the task. Visit www.sciencescientist.com or call 919-685-7641. Also, Tactical Creations. We're a small, personalized business that's here to help you personalize items to make the gift that you give that much more special. Visit www.tacticalcreation.com or call 770-548-2691. If you're interested in purchasing any NC Piedmont Outdoors apparel or Slammer Series apparel, visit our Teespring site. The link is in the description box.
All right, everybody, so we finally got the poles in and the tent is up, and this is what it looks like here. So I'm just going to kind of guide you around the truck and kind of show you what it looks like. You can see up there on that little pole, I've got materials hooked on one of those little wedges. I got to adjust that a little bit. But there's the side window. There's what it looks like. Straps I've tightened. Here's the front of it with the door. And I've opened it. So now, if you'll notice here, you can see like it's got grommet holes here. So technically you could post this out, right? So if you had poles of some kind, you could hold it up, or I could tie this to a tree and keep this open like this. I haven't put the rain fly on. I've unzipped the inside, and that kind of what it looks like here inside the truck. So it's got plenty of room. I'm gonna try to space some of this out and just kind of get in there and see what it looks like and show you and open those windows. But yeah, this looks pretty cool right here. So it's got you can see it's got like the little lantern hooks up at the top there. It's got a little you can see at the top here, let me tilt up the camera. There, you see. So it's got like the little mesh net up there for storage. You can hook a lantern to those hooks, so that's pretty cool. It's got the side windows for ventilation, and yeah, that kind of fits kind of nice right in here. So my bed on this Tremor is about 5'5". It's the 5'5" bed, but they did send me the 6.5 foot bed tent, and actually it seems to me like it still fits perfectly. I got plenty of room on the sides here, plenty of extra space. I zipped down the netting here, kind of just so it looks like it fits pretty good and actually gives me more width. So I'm going to show you around the side now. Okay, I'm just going to drop this down. Okay, so then there's the HeyTrip, obviously the tent company, and then of course this side, right, again, just the window, and it's got the HeyTrip right there. So looks pretty good. My first time ever putting up one of these truck tents. I don't have one, so this was very, very cool. It took me a little bit to figure out the poles and trying to get them make sure they were connected, push them through, get them to lift it up. It's always easier with 2 people, but for 1 person, it really wasn't that bad for me to do it by myself as 1 person. So I'm really, really happy about that. It was something that I can do on my own, which, you know, a lot of times I am out here on my own doing my videos and my camping trips and stuff and hunting trips. So this is really cool. So now I'm going to go ahead and kind of put you down, and I'm going to go ahead and get the rain fly, and we're going to add that on there so I can show you what it looks like with the rain fly. All right, everybody, so I've got the rain fly on, and I want to kind of show you from this side. So the rain fly has a front and the back, and if you try to put the rain fly on backwards, the clips don't line up on the tent itself, right? So that'll be a pretty clear indicator of where the front and the back is. So I'm a little bit off on the side there. You can see that stitch probably needs to be up a little higher because the window's down a little bit, so I can adjust that later. But I wanted to give you kind of a general idea of what it looked like. So this is the rain fly, and then what I've done here is I've staked out one of those side panels here like this. So then if the rain comes, right, certainly it's going to run down, and anything under there should be protected. So this is one of those 2 flaps that I was talking about before, and then I used my hardcore hammer hatchet there with those guides that they gave us and those shepherd hooks, and kind of hooked it in, and that should be secured. So I'm going to walk around a little bit and kind of show you this. So this is the back of the tent, again, obviously with the rain fly. Again, I've got to adjust it a little bit because those seams are a little bit off. Not a big deal. It's my first time doing it, but it went up a lot easier than I thought it would. And I do have the step gate on my trimmer, so it makes it easier for me to step up onto the tailgate and kind of move the rain fly over. So that was a big plus for me. And then this side, obviously, I don't have it staked down. So this is what it looks like when you don't have it. Now you can see it's a little bit crooked. I've got to adjust it. But again, another rain fly on this side, so you can have 2. Same thing with the straps on the corners there. I can use those shepherd hooks, pull that out, and also have this as well, a space for camping gear, anything else that I need to protect from the rain. And again, I gotta love these windows. So it's got these pieces right here, so when you have that window open, you get that airflow, and it's still protected from the rain, right? Because it's gonna come down and splash and kind of run down that way. So that's pretty freaking awesome right there. So you can see that right there. And then again, I just got to adjust these corners a little bit. But actually, this is, you know, for never having put up a truck tent, this actually went up a lot easier than I thought. So it's pretty cool. I could definitely see me using this time and time again. It fits perfectly, even though it was designed for a 6.5 bed, which is the one they sent me. I think it's gonna fit perfectly with my trimmer here, and it gives me a little bit more room inside. So let me go ahead and crawl in and kind of show you what it looks like and what it feels like from the inside. All right, so now we're inside the tent itself. As I said, I've got I'll show you over here, I got the windows open. So now you can see that those little straps right there help for that ventilation. The windows are fully down and open. I'll kind of show you out the front there. You can see some of my gear that I took off the truck today. I got my step, and I closed the screen right there. And then again, you have this side, again, same thing with a window. This obviously screen here, so the open, and you have this storm flap, obviously you can close if you need to, if the rain was coming in, but this rain flap should protect it fairly well. And then just kind of looking, if I bring you up here, there, kind of go like that. Yep, there's that little catch for a little bit of gear. There's hooks there where you can put like lanterns and stuff on. So this is actually pretty cool. So having only a 5'5" bed like I do, you know, I can show you like, so here's, you know, this bed lining here for the tent, right? So again, being only a 5'5" bed, and when I lay down, obviously, you know, I'm taller than 5'5", so my, you know, with the tailgate up, if you had a soft topper, this would be a little bit, you'd have to be cramped up and kind of pull your feet in a little bit. So the advantage of this over my soft topper is the fact that with the tailgate down and that extension there, I have a little bit more room to spread out. So when I put down a camp mat and lay down in here, I can fully lay down. I don't have to worry about kind of scrunching up my feet. So I mentioned to you all that I did have a soft topper, and I'll be using that this year as well. But this certainly has some advantages over that, in the fact that I can actually lay all the way down, have my sleep pad in here, and then have whatever other gear and clothes I need in here. So this is actually really cool. I'm really happy about this tent. It looks really neat. I think it's gonna give me a lot of opportunities to make some really cool camping videos and stuff. So this is pretty cool. So all right, let's go back out the front and get out of here, and then let's try to take this down and see if I can magically make it fold back into the bag that it came in. And obviously I didn't have door piece tied up at the top, so that came down with the wind. But that's what it would look like if you had the screen up and then that door was down. If it does have the grommets, you can stake it out. But for right now, I just kind of want to show you what the inside looked like. So again, let's get out there and kind of see if we can now unpack it, and take it down and put it back into the box or the container it came in. All right, hey everybody. So I got the tent down, got it rolled up with the rainfly, and magically everything fit into the bag. You can never get it quite as nicely packed as you can when you first open it from the manufacturer. Nobody's that good, right? But it did all actually fit in here with the bags and the stakes and the hooks and the tie downs. So it's all back in this bag from HeyTrip. So pretty awesome. So my overall experience, not having ever had a truck tent before, fairly easy to set up once I figured out, you know, what was the front, what was the back, how to do the rainfly, having never done it before. But it actually went up fairly easily. I did it all by myself. I don't have any helpers here with me, so it wasn't too bad. So that was really awesome. I'm so thankful for the folks at HeyTrip for reaching out and sending me this tent and asking me to do it and installing it on my 2023 Ford F-150 with the Raptor package. It absolutely fit perfectly. This one actually is a 6.5, the one they sent me, even though my bed's only 5'5", right? But it still fit perfectly fine. I didn't see any issues with it. The width was okay, the length was okay. So it really worked out well. They had asked me to try it and specifically mentioned the width on the Ford F-150, and I thought it was fine. It had plenty of room, plenty of extra space, so nothing seemed too tight or was in danger of ripping or anything like that. So it really was awesome. So really appreciate them sending this to me and letting me try it out. Go to their website, heytrip.net. Check out all their other really cool camping products that they have, from storage to other tents for SUVs, for trucks like mine. This tent is on there. Everything's kind of reasonably priced. I was surprised. You can really get some really expensive truck tents. Some of their other models and other brands are in that $200 plus, almost $300, and I think this one was around maybe $159 on sale, $179, somewhere in that range. So wow, go check it out. See if you're interested in that, in truck camping and kind of and doing this kind of stuff, man. Go check out heytrip.net. Check out all their other products as well. The link, as I mentioned earlier, is in my description box. Yeah, just check them out. It's really cool. So, all right, everybody, thanks for watching, and I hope you're doing well this year, and look forward to having another video for you soon. So take care, everybody.
Thanks for watching NC Piedmont Outdoors, camping, fishing, and hunting adventures.